You wanted me to have these new features to be added. One was to assign the IP range to bulk users, and then other one was to delete the bulk users. But I also added this feature, add bulk users. So first of all, let me see if we have any users right now. So we don't have any users, right? But we have the proxies already. So we have some 100 proxies, I guess, right over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create the bulk users with option 25. And how many users you want to create? Say I want to create just 4 users for now. So user one, give it a password, and then assign a code to this user, and then create another user is user 2, and then give it a password, and then assign the port, and again username, and then give it a password, and then assign a port to this user, and then finally user 4, password 4, and we assign it the port. Yes, that's it. So we wait for the Squid service to get restarted. Once the Squid server is restarted, we should be able to see that we have all these 4 users created, right, in one go. So this way you can create hundreds of users in one go, not to go to the options again and again. And then finally we will be doing is to assigning IPs to these users with option 22, assigning bulk of users, right? So how many users you want to assign IPs to? Say, for example, if you have 10 users and you want to assign them 10 IPs or 25 IPs, that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to use just 4. I'm going to assign the IPs to the 4 users. And how many IPs to each user? I'm going to assign 10 IPs to each user. And now user 1, see, 10 IPs assigned to user 1. Now, how many are remaining? 93 are remaining. So I'm going to use user 2, 10 IPs to user 2, and remaining IPs or 83, user 3, 10 IPs assigned to this, and then 73 remaining, and then user 4. That's it, right? So you see now we have assigned the 10 IPs to each user with now we have remaining 63 IPs. Now let's check if it works. So we go over here. I think for 100, no, we need to check actually which proxies we have been allotted. So we go to option 12, user 1. We see the option user 1 has 10 IPs from 130 to 139. So we go over here, and we should know that the port of this user 1 is user 1 has port 5001. So we go over here and just check that if we have it right one, and the IP that we checked, what was the IP? It was 130, right? So we just need to check 130 if that works. 130. So we should be able to user 1 and then password 1, user 1 pass, oh sorry, hold on, there is something wrong that I might have typed. Okay, right. So that's what that's working. This is working. You see, now I am able to create. Now I am able to create multiple users at a time, and I am able to assign bulk users the IPs as you requested. 25 IPs for each user. It's up to you. Now, if I again would like to assign IPs, let me again do it. Option 22, and I would like to assign IPs to only say 3 users or 2 users. And how many IPs? I would say I will assign 10 more IPs, and user 3 and user 4. There you see, You also get the remaining IPs as well. So this is how it works. And you, if you want to see, you can check it. If you want to see that how many remaining proxies are there, these are the remaining proxies. All right, these are the remaining proxies. So that's it. Uh, this okay. Now, if you want to delete the bulk users, let's do that. So you can do that option with 23 option. So how many users do you want to delete? Say I have 4 users and I want to delete 3 of them, and I will just type the username user2, user3, and user4. It also says that user4 has been deleted and IPs assigned to this user or added to the available proxies. So let's see if the proxies have been deleted all as well. So we check with this and we see that all those proxies we assigned to the user 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, and 4 are now again in the available proxies. Right? You see, they are available in the proxies. So that's it. That's how it's gonna work. Now that I hope that you properly understood, and that's what actually you asked for. Thank you.